Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. Okay, I did a little upgrade to the deploy. I think I took it apart 3 or 4 times to see if there was anything I could do to the inside spring. And there's not, just because of the way that it's designed. It's a reverse plunger tube, number one. And the plunger, it's hard to explain. Basically, the plunger goes into a tube, and then the spring is around this tube, and the spring is only so big that it can go around this tube and then through the catch. So you'd have to find like the exact same spring but thicker, I guess, for it to be like an upgrade. The only thing I was able to do is I saw a video online of what these guys did. I don't think I've really talked a lot about brass tubing. But it's good for many things. Like this is like you could consider this like a breech. But basically, let's see here. I believe this thicker one is 19/32 brass, and then this one's 17, which is the most common for barreling Nerf blasters. But to do this mod, and you could probably do this to any other blaster if you just want to take out the air restrictor and you don't want to open it up fully. If it's just a straight shot, just like that. So what you want to do is you want to hold on. Well, here. The first part I had to do was I had to buy one of these. This is brass as well. See? But this size is 3/8. There's a packaging right here. Let's see. Yeah, 3/8 by 0.14 brass by KS, which is actually the same brand as the others. I got mine off of Amazon. I think they sell it. They probably sell it as well as Ace Hardware, I believe, because I think that's where I got most of the other brass that I got, the bigger sizes. But what you do is, if you can see the top of this. Well, let's see. Okay, so this side's, round like it should be. But this side, what I had to do is I had to, see if you can see it. On the top here, it looks kind of like a saw blade. So all I did was I took my file, and you just catch an edge and you just go straight like that. And you basically make like a jagged edge, and you do that all the way around. And if you're strong enough, you can do this part by yourself. But after you get this done, you're gonna put the gun like this. You're gonna hold the prime forward so it doesn't go back with it, or else you can ruin your blaster. But you take this, you put it in here, and if you want, you can actually see it through here. Let's see if I can get it a better angle. So you can see the brass going in, and you can just turn it in there, so it's kind of like a slow saw. But what the other video suggested, which is what I would suggest, is take this guy, your saw, take the non-sawed end, and put it into a drill. It should it being brass, it will it'll get tight enough. I mean, if you tighten it even more, because brass is very soft compared to like aluminum. But once it's in there, you turn it on, put it in there. So what I did is I took the blaster here, I held the foregrip this way, and then I just went in and I basically saw drilled out the air restrictor, and it worked. The problem is you can't see it when you're doing it when it's all the way inside, but you can hear it. So when you hear like a pop, and when you feel the brass go through, you can feel that when you're pushing on it. And this is what should come out. This is the air restrictor. There may be some other pieces in there. Don't worry about that. I mean, the test is to prime it and to see if it works dry firing, and then put a magazine with a dart in there to see if it fires that. If it does that, you're fine. If you need to go in again, just be careful. I don't know if you can see all the way down the barrel here, but that's basically the back of the plunger too. So mine's cleared out pretty well. When I first opened this blaster, I think I showed you guys how it fired. Hopefully, it fired pretty soft. But I will show you. Let's see if I can get this out here. I'll show you how it shoots now. And you can actually hear the difference. When this was not modified, let's see here. When this was not modified, you can see the spring in there, kind of. Well, yeah. Okay, so you see the spring in there. So when you primed it and you push the button, the spring kind of went, it was real slow. Now, after the air restrictor mod, you can even hear it kind of crunches, but that's good. That's a snappy fire. Yeah. So let me get a few darts in this 6-round mag here, and I'll put a little chronograph, sure. I got my one right here. Whoa. I haven't put it over the chronograph yet, but before the mod, I think it was shooting like 40 FPS, which is not good at all. That's why it was the number one crappy blaster that nobody wanted to deal with. I think mostly because the way that they were going about it is they wanted to upgrade that spring and they just couldn't. There's no way to, unless you find I don't know how you find it. You would have to find the exact spring, just thicker. And I don't know what size that is. It's not, it's not K26. It's not a long shot. I tried everything that I had. I have every spring from long shot down, and K26, K25, all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna prime it. Put the mag in. And let's get this guy. Make sure where the barrel is. 61.1. So better. 69.5. 53.6. 58.4. 57 even. 51.7. Yeah, so I say that's a bit of an improvement. 20 to 30 FPS improvement. Take it, especially for this guy. My main problem is before I got the brass barrel saw idea. When I was in there, I put it back together a few times, and this one primed, so something was undone, and I have to go back in. And I think one time I took it apart and I put it back together, and I put the screws in up here, and this thing, when it was upright, and I pushed the button to make it go this way, it wouldn't do it. Like, it would just stay there. So I don't know if it was the torsion spring that was out of whack, but I got it working now, and I believe the light still works. But I've taken this thing apart many times. There's a light. And I think I even took apart this, which is, you don't really want to open that. That's a whole can of worms in here. Especially if the flashlight, basically the light in the plastic lens comes out, then it's just don't. Yeah, the only mod I would do to the deploy is the air restrictor, which I did. Other than that, if you can find the spring to go with this, good luck. If you do, tell me. But other than that, guys, just want to update you on the mod. I'm thinking of repainting this, but I don't know what colors. Yeah, I don't know. But again, I like it for the gimmick, you know, the expanding gimmick. And now it shoots harder, so yay. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.